about primary key and foreign key constraint. So here primary key parent table, that is department, employee table we call it as child table. Okay, so how do you define that department is parent table and employee is child table? Okay, so see, first of all, one company has started. Okay, so they will assume like that. So we should have department table like research and one more table. See what we call it as department numbers, DAPT. Accounting department, research, sales, operations. Okay, so they will assume like that. So we should have such kind of departments. Okay, initially they will assume like that. So after they will create the departments and then employees will be joined under that particular department. So that's why initially which table we have designed that. So that is department. Which table has been created. So under that particular department number only employees should be joined. So that employees is child. Okay. So once department has not created, okay. So if you take that employees also, how can you assign that work? We can't assign the work for employees. Okay, first of all, department should be created. Then only employees, you can take the employees and you can move the employees to that particular department. So department will be the primary table or parent table. Okay, that's why. And employees is child table. Okay, so here one rule is there. So here we have 4 departments, 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, so if you insert one record into the employee table, okay, with only 10, 20, 30, 40. If you insert 10, 20, 30, 40 with the department number, then it will allow. It should allow. If you insert department number which is not available in the parent table, just like 50 which is not available in department table, okay, then it should not allow. So how do you create such type of constraint? That means primary key foreign key relationship establishment. If you establish primary key foreign key relationship between 2 tables, then that 2 tables, the primary key created in a table, that table is called it as parent table. The foreign key created in the table, that table it has call it as foreign key table, I mean child table. Okay, so we have employee table, department table. Okay, department table I have created. No, I didn't create department table. So I will create department table here. So serial number, integer, and here department number and integer, dname, varchar, and here you can have DEPT number, integer. Okay, so now you can create it, department table. Okay, so now we will establish primary key and foreign key relationship between these 2 tables. Initially we didn't have any records in department table. Okay. So go to the child table like employee table and go to the relationship and add, click on add and expand this tables and column specification, and you can have primary key table, foreign key table. In primary key table you have one drop down, so you can select department. Okay, and below this you have one more drop down, you can select that column name, department number, that is primary key table, and here you can select you can't able to employ, you can't able to select the table name. Why? Because you have selected this relationship on employee table. Okay, so here you can able to select the columns in drop down. So I am selecting department number. So see, the column in table do not match an existing primary key unique key. That means it is showing that you didn't create primary key on department number column on department table. Okay, just create it, set primary key and save it and go to the employee table and again select relationship and expand this. So select department and here select department number and here select department number and close it. Okay, now the primary key foreign key relationship has been established on between these two tables, department and employee. So how can you check, how can you say that that establishment has been done successfully? So okay, that is accepted without creating any error. Okay, so but we need to check it in manually while writing the query or something else. Okay, so here this is the insert query. So if you insert again employee table, so we didn't get any error. Why? Means department, this is the employee table means foreign key table. That means department number is having foreign key. Okay, so see this definition, foreign key, it also contain null values. Okay, we can create more than one foreign key also, no problem. So here I didn't consider department number, and now if you give department number 10, so we didn't insert one record in department table, right? So if we execute this query, we will get exception like violation of primary key constraint, cannot insert duplicate key in employee. The duplicate key value, sorry, this is not 7, this is not the exception, correct exception. Now see, foreign key constraint conflicted with the foreign key constraint. That means it is showing that the department number 10, it is not available in department table. See, department table is empty. Okay, so same query I will execute after inserting department number 10 in department table. Department table. So department number, D name, okay, values, department number means 10, and I am going to insert sales. Now I am going to insert this table. See, this time I didn't get any error. Why? Because this department number is available in department table. Okay, so if you give 20, same error we will get. So then you can, if you give 20 here and if you give some department name accounting, again you can try the 1G, so here 8H, you can able to insert it. Okay, so like that. So the department number, whatever the department number you are giving while inserting into the employee table, the department number must present in department table. Then only you can able to insert into the employee table. Otherwise, you can't. Okay, and one more statements. Primary key constraint table cannot truncate, only delete it. Foreign key constraint table can truncate and delete it. Okay, we will check with these examples. So, truncate table employee, truncate table department. See, department cannot truncate table department because it is using referenced by a foreign key constraint. Okay, so that means here you can check the records in employee table. There is no records. Why? Because this child table is allowing to do truncate, but while executing this truncate table department, it is not allowed to truncate. Okay, that's why we are having records. So then how do you delete the records? Means we have to use delete table command. Delete from, then you can able to delete it. So once, but what is the difference between delete and truncate? Means the structure remains same. If you insert one more record, see the serial number 3. Okay, so serial number starts from next sequence number. Earlier we have only 2 records, so serial number 1 and 2. Okay, if you delete the records from department table, then serial number, again if you trying to insert one more record, means serial number starts from 3 onwards. Okay, but if you insert one more record into employee table, see this difference. See, serial number starts from 1 only. So you may ask the question like how do you start? Serial number starts from 1. How do you start like that? Okay, so that means we have one command like dbcc check ident. Sorry, I didn't give space. D is the command check ident. Here you can give department and reseed. Reseed means starts from 0. So checking identity information, currently identity value 3. It is showing like that. Okay, again insert it. I can execute it. So current identity value 0. Okay, now trying to insert one more record. Here see this 3 is there. Okay, now delete it. Okay, first truncate the employee table and now delete the department table. Okay, okay, we didn't have any records. Okay, and now go to this. Serial number starts from 1. Why? Because we have executed this command. So this command is used to reset the serial number value. I mean identity property value. Okay, reset. That means here if you put 0 means it will start 1. If you put 2, 3 means just like it will start from that number. Okay, so that is the property of purpose of this command. See, primary key constraint, we can't truncate, only delete option. Foreign key constraint, we can truncate and delete option. Okay, so for this command, dbcc command, when it will be useful means, suppose if you have 1 crore records, so that is transaction table. If you want to delete all the records, that is primary key table. Okay, so parent table, if you want to delete all the records, we can delete it by using delete command. But if you insert one more record, then it will start from 1 crore 1. Okay, so at that point of view, this command will be useful to reset that serial number as 0. I mean, see, if you insert new records means serial number will start from 1. Okay, so that is the real-time usage.